you all for coming out to the level 5 graduation show. I want to raise I'm going to raise the bar as much as possible for these guys, so you're expecting a lot. These guys are the greatest class I've ever seen in my life. These guys are phenomenal. Not to these guys shit. They're actually a great level 1, and I promise you guys won't be disappointed. No, these guys are honestly great. Trust me, you guys will have fun. I see there's probably a lot of friends and family because I don't think I've seen 90% of you ever before. They are going to be up here in just a minute. Real quickly, I want to make sure everyone has their cell phones off. Not just on vibrate, but it's on silent or actually off. For anyone who's willing to stick around after, we have a great show of Interrogated, where we ask you to come up and confess something you got away with in your life, and then we make scenes making fun of that. And then at the end of the night, we do a jam where anyone who wants to get up on stage and have fun is more than welcome to. So, just to give you guys a quick idea, in case some of you have seen this before at all, it's long-form improv, which means they're going to get a suggestion at the top of the show. And then they're going to perform, they'll do 3 monologues that are real-life monologues based on their times in their life, real honest stories. And then they'll do scenes based off of those monologues. Scenes like you'd see in a movie or a play, and it's all made up on the spot. Nothing has been rehearsed. So, they are all very nervous. They're going to stand up here and shake a bunch. And they're going to do 2 full sets for you. So when they're done with 1 set, I'm going to come up, make you guys clap, and then they're going to do a whole nother set. So, without wasting any more time at all, let's give it up right now for You're a Dick, Billy!
Living it up, shit out.
All right, can we get a 1-word suggestion from the audience?
Condom.
Condom. All right.
Oh, yes.
All right, condoms. When I think of condoms, I think about how I don't like to use condoms. So, I've slept around a little bit in my part-time time of my life, and it's always nice when you're sleeping with someone and they pull out a condom and they start to, put it on, and I'm like, no, I don't really use those things. So then typically, I pull it off and I throw it to the side, and then they're kind of like, I typically don't like STDs. So yeah, that actually happened. So, I have been seeing this guy, and he put on a condom, and I made him take it off, and he was like, do you have any STDs? And we're in the moment. And I'm like, well, no, I just had my PAPs, so, which I did, and just got the results, so I was like, no, but how do I know you don't have any STDs? And he's like, well, I don't have sex. So I was like, oh, all right.
So when I think of condoms, I think of kind of secretive things and hiding things, and my parents don't know this, and so they're actually here. This is the first time. It's not about condoms. Calm down. But so for a long time, I've smoked on and off, been an on again, off again smoker, right? And for a period of time, I'll quit, and then I'll start smoking again and sneak around and try to hide it. And one time I was in a sneaking around trying to hide it phase, and I would get to my room at night when I was still living with my parents, and I would, take the empty cigarette carton and put it.
Was that last night?
In this little. I would put it in this little ottoman thing that opened up, and they collected in there. They collected and collected, and finally there were maybe 10 or 20. I don't even know. And so one day, one of our weird cousins, came to stay or something. My mom's cousin. I've met her once. And then a few days later, my mom comes to me and says, Allyson, I found all these empty cigarette cartons in your ottoman. I think cousin Rachael has been smoking in your room when she stayed in there. I think she was smoking and blowing it out your window and hiding it, and then hiding the empty cartons in your ottoman. And I've never told her the truth. Mom, it was me. I'm so sorry.
So it wouldn't be fair to not get a guy's perspective on such a sensitive issue, and apologies up front to my 14-year-old girl who's on her way. So the first time I got to use a condom for its intended purpose was my second year of college. And at that point, it was a monogamous relationship for 3 years. Get to use it for its intended purpose. Everything works great. I kind of toss it. We're in bunks. If you remember back in college, you had lofts. So I toss it down towards the wastebasket on the floor. We go to sleep. Next day, I get back from college classes, and one of the housemates who would come into my room and use the computer apparently had noticed it on the floor because I missed the wastebasket, and he picked it up with a pencil and he looped it over the door handle. So that night I'm trying to explain to my girlfriend at the time how I must have tossed it off and caught on the door handle because I didn't want her to realize somebody else knew that we had sex.
I'm really nervous. I'm gonna have sex for the first time tonight.
You are?
Yeah. I am.
Do you think maybe you should ask me about this? I mean, this is my first time.
I'm not having sex with you.
Oh,
I'm having sex with my boyfriend. I've been dating for 1 week.
I know. I was just kidding.
Yeah. I figured. You're a jokester, you.
Yeah, no, I'm always giving it.
Yeah. No. And he's gonna be here soon, so.
You want me to just hang out in the bedroom? I mean, the bathroom? Like,
I mean,
you're not trying.
are you gonna listen?
No. I mean, I'll put the headphones on. I'll just like send you positive energy.
Alright.
Like, I can look through like maybe an old diary or movies.
How do you know?
I mean,
I keep a diary. Yeah, I
mean,
do.
You may.
What?
I didn't know that. I'm just saying, every girl usually has a diary with pictures of her old boyfriends like Rick and Tom. I'm just saying. But if you're not cool with that, that's all right.
Ding dong. Oh, that's him. I'm so
Okay,
excited.
I'll just go ahead.
Yeah, you should.
Hey, baby. So, you ready?
Yeah, did you bring the condom?
You bet your sweet ass I did. But, is your creepy roommate here?
No.
No? Okay, because last time I was here, he went through my wallet. And the time before that, he took my car keys, took a joyride around the square here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not here.
He's not here. Oh, good. Okay. I seem to hear some creaking from the closet.
We have mice.
Mice? Oh, okay. Okay, so should I... I've never done this before either, so...
The mice won't bite us.
Oh, good.
Or come after us or anything.
Okay. That's my biggest worry, really, is the mice, now that I know that your creepy roommate is not here.
He's not here.
Okay.
He's not here.
What's breathing over there?
So Sue, I've known you for a long time. You've been a really good friend.
Yeah.
You've helped me through the divorce, and I can't thank you enough for that.
Absolutely.
But now I need to ask for your advice. I need your mentorship.
Okay.
I've got to get back out into the dating world,
Okay.
and I haven't had a date in 25 years.
All right.
So really, what I'm looking looking for from you is advice.
Okay. 25 years, huh? Wow. You and your wife never went on dates, or?
Reagan was president last time I...
Really? But you've been having sex, right?
Recently enough that I can recall what it's all about. Yeah.
Sure. You know, they have these online dating websites. Maybe that would be a good place to start.
I tried punching that in, and the stuff I see, the images that come up, honestly, they frighten me.
Okay.
I'm not that flexible anymore.
Well, maybe you could get out into the bar scene. I mean, I know it's not the classiest women, but maybe you could get have some fun, figure out.
I can see it. I got a real low tolerance for alcohol.
Okay.
So I think anything that will lower my inhibitions and cause me to make bad judgment calls would be perfect.
Okay. You know, actually, scratch that idea. I've got a girlfriend who's single at work. Why don't we, I could get her on the horn and see if maybe she's available.
Sounds perfect. Tell me about her. Tell me about her. How old is she?
She is 48, recently divorced as well.
So she couldn't be needy or insecure or anything?
No, she does not have any kids. She's got 4 or 5 cats. She likes to read the TV Guide magazine. She doesn't go out a whole lot, so I mean, but she's a lot of fun, and she's really cute once you get to know her.
So the reason that I wanted our first date, after having talked on the internet for so long, the reason I wanted it to be at this water park was to get you in a bikini. How does that make you feel?
Well, it's really revealing.
It
A little
is,
nervous about
yeah.
my body and being out in public in such little clothing.
Really? Really? Well, I went ahead and wore the Speedo, so I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
I thought it would be a
It's
good
a lot
first
of
step.
skin. Yeah. You make it look good.
Thank you. Well, the last time that I brought a girl to the water park, she got all pissed off because I tried to undo her top down when she went down the water slide. It was
That's fun
what
for
an
the
uptight
families.
bitch, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Are you sweating?
A little bit, but
Yeah.
it's hot out.
Yeah, and yeah.
Excuse me, ladies.
Yeah.
I just couldn't help but notice that you're probably thirsty in the hot sun. A little bit
Yeah.
of perspiration,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah.
I can offer you our full range of margaritas. Or
I don't drink a
Why
lot.
don't you give her like 4 Appletinis,
Oh boy.
and I'll just have a whiskey neat.
4? Really?
Apple
You-
teenies?
Yeah.
Well,
You'll like it. You'll like it.
Well, enjoy your stay here, and if anything I can do to make you feel comfortable. If you'd like me to provide you with more, not clothing exactly, but
Right.
a little towel,
Yeah, towel.
perhaps, because there are a few
Alright.
family members I think I've seen.
Yeah, my kids are out there.
Yeah.
Are your kids out there?
Still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still going down the water slide.
Yeah, we do have lifeguards, but you should keep an eye on them.
No.
But have fun.
People are mostly water. He's obviously gonna float.
I'll be right
True,
back with
I've
your
heard
work.
that.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So once I get you liquored up, what should we do next?
I like the wave pool.
The
I
wave
feel like
pool.
that would be thrilling and maybe a little relaxing. Yeah. So,
Hi, ladies. Welcome to our water park. I just spoke with one of my waiters, and apparently we've been having some complaints about your
the nipple shot?
about your attire. Well, you are wearing a Speedo as a woman, and